Okay, so hello everyone. So in this particular video, we'll be looking at how to create your custom functions and your models and how you can use them across different files. So say you're building an application, and in that application, there are some unique set of functions that you are using most of the time. So you need to kind of put these functions in a utility file, and you can call them from anywhere within your app. So as you can see here on screen, I have my main application, my main Python file here, and I also have my utilities, which are some set of functions. Now, if you don't know how to create a function in Python, it's very simple. You just have to define the diff, the def. Immediately you call this, you give the function a name, and if the function is to accept parameters, you provide those set of parameters. They can be as many as you want them to be. It depends on what you're building and how you want your function to operate. Okay, so here you can see I have three functions in my utilities. I have named it my utils.py. The first one is the greet function, the second one is the add, and the factorial function. For those of us that are not very conversant with a system of factorial, it is just the backward multiplication of numbers. So if I have 5 factorial, it means 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it means. So yeah, so I intend to use this right in my code. So here in my application, in my main Python file, you can see that I can import this particular file. Me importing this particular file simply means that all of these now I can use on my code. So when I call my utilities.greet, it is similar to just calling this guy. And when I call my utilities.add, my utilities.factorial. Now you may be thinking, why are we doing this? Now, if you begin to build a lot of applications where there are a lot of things going on, you need to group those utilities. You need to put those particular functions in a different location in most cases, so that they are easy to accept. So that if this is one page, this is another page, they can all be linked to my utilities. Yeah, so I'm just going to run this. I already did, but let me just do it again. So as you can see here, it gives out hello, my name, and the set of addiction, and it factorizes here. So that backward multiplication will be 1 to 0. Immediately we change this here. We don't now. The interesting thing about building modules of this kind, when you predefine your custom functions and import them, is that you don't need to adjust things in this file anymore. For instance, all I need to do is to just change content from here and change some basic stuff here. I don't need to go back to uh, the other file, the modules file. So I'm just going to save this, and I'm going to run this again so we see. Yeah, so you see, we can also change this to be the factorial of 10. I'm just going to save this, and I'm going to run this. So you see the change there. All the changes we did were here, not on this. So with this simple approach now, you can also build your set of modules that you can ship out to people to use, right? So those modules we use, those libraries, I'm using those words, modules, packages, and libraries interchangeably. So those libraries that you use, like NumPy, like math, like the OS library that is built in, like the sys, that's the system library, and the JSON library, the random library, and so on and so forth. You don't actually adjust those libraries because they are predefined like this. So you can also build your modules and ship them out. Package, you know, of course, we have a package manager called pip, but Python also has a website where most of these tools are open source. So you can actually create your own library to handle a particular problem, and you make it open source, you put it out there, people install it and they can use it all around. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. In our next video, we'll try to go a little bit deep. In some of my previous videos, you may have seen that I may have been struggling with some basic syntax in some cases because it's a lot of things, happening in the brain, and sometimes when put under tension and stress, we tend to forget a lot of things. That's where AI programming comes in. Programming with an AI companion is very, very good. I won't say it undermines it actually increases your efficiency. But what I want to advise is when you don't understand the basics and you just go straight up to using AI tools, because that will make it a lot more complex to you. If you are too dependent on the AI tool, you won't know if the AI tool is actually making some mistake. You won't know if the AI tool is actually making some errors. So I have a lot of AI tools here, but for some stuffs I just keep them aside. And sometimes it's best when you check out the code the AI is providing and you go through it and make sure that okay, this is actually good. It's also good if you pair up AI tools. One writes the code, the other one reviews, and you are just there to test. That is also another very interesting thing to do. But as the set of problems keep increasing, as the problems keep going up and up and up, you may want to redefine the approach so that it is not just AI systems. You are actually actively involved. Yeah. So thank you very much. The battery is low and this is the end of this particular video. Hopefully see you in the next one when we'll talk about some more Python stuff. Bye.